on the floor. We had always complained about the bar of governance having been lowered prior to him, but I think that he came and has actually removed the bar and put it on the floor. And we have to actually then lift it again and begin to go up and up and up if it is possible. Because, as others have said, if this is, national awards, you want it to be such that once it is mentioned and once it is conferred on someone, the person feels so proud as having accomplished. But I honestly believe that there are people who would have received these awards yesterday and would go away telling themselves, if I knew this was how it was going to be, if I knew all these other people were going to be awarded alongside me, I possibly would have declined this, because somehow it is better not to have this than to go and be associated with other people that you would say, why would these people be on it? And I think Franklin has gone through a number of them. And not to say I hate anyone or I dislike anyone, but there are legitimate questions to be asked, because these are public awards conferred on people. And once they are public awards and not a private, if it's a Ghana Bar Association or GJA decides to award its members and you even think you have questions, these are private entities that decide to do what they want. But this is public. And so you ask yourself, for example, a minister who has presided over the destruction of water bodies, the destructions of the significant destruction of the environment, to the extent that almost every major river in this country has been polluted. Lands have been grabbed. Almost every state and public lands are gone. Our forests, have been decimated, completely destroyed. And at the end of this person's tenure, you say he deserves a national award. Well, we can only say, national awards for what? Environmental destruction. Perhaps in his context, that is what it is. Then you look at, as Franklin said, the governor of the Bank of Ghana. What has he done? A governor working with a finance minister who, may have presided over the worst economic management of our country for perhaps since some of us became adults. Then at the end of the day, you say such a person deserves an honor, and then an honor is conferred on the person. So going forward, I really don't know how we can redeem the reputation, the glory, and the dignity associated with these kinds of national awards. And that is why I agree with Franklin that perhaps, what I can say is maybe Erastus himself didn't also know about who are the co-recipients. Otherwise, I think it would have been more dignifying if we were reporting that Erastus declines national awards, on the basis that, first of all, whatever he fought for didn't achieve anything, because the people who needed to have acted did not. And then secondly, why would you want to be awarded alongside, ministers? How Akufo, spends and wastes our money on one village, one dam. And at the end of the day, what does he tell the Ghanaian people? Oh, every dam was 250,000. Were you expecting any meaningful dam with 250,000? So it's okay to throw away 250,000 times whatever number of so-called dams that were done. And at the end of the day, such a person is given a national award to glorify the non-performance, to glorify the wastage, to glorify all the things that have done that has brought this country to where we are. And the kinds of things that, has gotten President Akufo Addo and the MPP the kind of results that they got. But like I said, I'm not surprised, because President Akufo Addo has proven that his standards are just low. He's prepared to do anything to please his people, even if it would mean decimating the country. And that is what he would end up with. No. I thought that, as I said, these last-minute things, he would have done proper things to ensure that at least we can remember him for a few things. But that is what it is.
One of the accusations